Hey there, I'm Frank Klesitz. I'm the CEO of Viral Marketing, and I'm here with my best friend and business partner, Scott Solari, who is the head of new business here and the head of our strategic partner program. Say hi, Scott.
Hey, Frank. Good to be here. I'm, partner, best friend as well. Yeah, buddy. Thank you.
So this is going to be a long video today. And what this video is designed for somebody who really wants to understand the marketing plan that we recommend for one of our strategic partners. Now, before I do that, our core service at Viral Marketing is we help entrepreneurs in professional services. So a CPA, fitness trainer, real estate professional, chiropractic, financial advisor, the entrepreneurial types in those industries. People want to grow their business, build a team, marketing and sales people that really want to reach and help more people. That's what our core service does at Viral Marketing. If you go to getviral.com and you go through our website, we've been doing this for 8 years. We have a core service where there's a build fee and a monthly with hundreds of clients around the country and even world now that we basically interview these entrepreneurs and professional services to create educational videos, which we then edit, optimize, and promote to their database and online to help them get more business. And that's our core service. And that's what we're looking to grow. We're looking to grow to thousands of clients over the years. We'll be doing this the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
It's our mission. Right, Scott?
It is our mission. And, we just want to keep helping more and more businesses and helping those that are true entrepreneurs really, help more people, and enjoy the journey, like we say, enjoy the ride as they're building their business. We want to be part of that and help them along the way.
So what do we do? So our mission is we help generate leads and sales for our clients. And we, our clients are entrepreneurs and professional service providers. Our vision is to be one of the world's most respected, most helpful marketing firms for professional service providers. We have a philosophy, though, at our firm that we want to attract business, not chase it. And philosophically, we're all about publishing expertise online and publishing educational information online so people find you, as well as to nurture your existing relationships. Philosophically, our approach to generating more leads and sales for our clients.
Right. And what's nice about that too, Frank, is that that's how we attract business for our company. And then we turn around and take those same systems and processes and help attract business for our clients that are doing our marketing program. So it really starts with that philosophy.
Yes. So someone may be wondering, what is this strategic partner program? Are they clients too? Well, 100% they are. But the strategic partner program is a different marketing plan. Let me be very clear about that. So if you go to our homepage, getviral.com, you'll be able to download the official video marketing plan that we recommend for entrepreneurs and professional services. And this is what you pay us, the build fee and the monthly. This is how we make all of our money here at Viral Marketing to execute that specific plan. Again, this is for an independent professional, real estate agent, CPA, chiropractor, financial advisor that's looking to get more customers and get more clients, right?
Yep.
However, the question is for us, how do we get new clients? Where do our clients at Viral Marketing come from? How do people hear about us, maybe who have never met us, sign up for our service? Well, they come from our strategic partner relationships. These are generally, or they are rather, the coaches, speakers, trainers, authors, consultants who sell advice, sell consulting, sell books, sell seminars, to a profession, let's just say real estate for that matter, to teach real estate agents how to make more money and sell more homes and to build a great business. So the customers of our strategic partners are the people we're looking to get in front of. So we partner up with coaching, training, consulting companies to bring value, get them to trust us and work with them so they can introduce us in many ways and get us in front of their key clients, because these coaching, training, and seminar companies are attracting the entrepreneurs of the profession, which is our target market. Okay. So I go into that more in our video up on our apprenticeship page that explains that. When I want to really spend our time after kind of explaining what our core marketing program is specifically what do we do for our marketing strategic partners. And this is what you're in charge of, Scott. This is your division. So what I like to go through is we have about 10 or 11 deliverables to implement for a strategic partner to help them get more sales and leads, which is our mission. And to do that in a way that is education based, so they attract that business and they're not, trying to chase it down,
Absolutely.
through cold
Yeah.
calling or, salesy stuff, let's say. Okay.
Right.
So let's go through an overview of what that marketing plan is for our strategic partners that all of our strategic partners should follow. And I'll tell you the brilliance behind it, honestly, which is not so much my brilliance, but the brilliance of implementing lots of marketing plans and why this works, or wisdom, let's call it. I'll tell you the wisdom behind it that's been acquired over the years.
It took us a long time to figure this out, right?
Yeah, it has. So I'm pulling up my screen here. You can see a Word document. Okay. So I'll just delete this here. All right. So how do you generate leads and sales for somebody? It's a lot simpler than you think. All right.
Yeah.
The first thing we have to do is we have to research the partner. So researching their service, picking, let's say, a trainer, a coach, a speaker, author, consultant. We have to research their business. What do they sell? How do they make money? Who do they sell to? What's their deliverable? What makes them unique? Do they have any client success stories? What are their reviews? How long have they been in business? What's the premise behind their core message? What's their core methodology or core approach that they teach to sell people? In many ways, I'll draw a parallel to religion. If you're looking at all the different, studying theology and looking at all these different religions, they all, kind of generally do the same thing, but they're all very different, right? They're all different ways to achieve sometimes the same outcome, So we have to do plenty of research to understand the partner. And I'm going to go into how to do that. Then, once that's done, you have to essentially open a Word document and write a letter to somebody that explains why you should give us money to solve a problem or why you should sign up for something. This is called crafting the offer. We have to actually explain what is the problem this person solves, how do they solve it better than everyone else, what's their deliverable, what are they going to execute, what's the guarantee, what success stories do they have, how do you want them to take action, and you essentially have to write a personal message that explains what the offer is. Number one and number two are the most difficult parts because everyone skips that and they jump to all the sexy stuff, let's say, of Facebook and YouTube and banner ads that
landing pages.
Yep. So once you have this message, once you have this Word document of, let's call it the sales message or sales letter, we have to put it up on a web page. So we have to put it up somewhere online that has a form or an order now button that tells them to buy. Yeah. And honestly, one of the best sales pages out there is Amazon page. If you're going to go check out one of Amazon's products, you'd open it up and there's a buy now button, right? It's very clear what to do. There's reviews on there.
The buy and click button when you're logged into your account. Oh man, does it
make it very easy? And if you look at like a good product, let's say like a Amazon product, there's a good sales message there. It may not be a personal letter because they're selling a product. A personal letter you use when you're selling a service usually. Okay, but there's going to be a lot of content there that explains what this thing is.
Well, they have a lot of reviews on each product too, and there's ratings, so you can see highly rated type stuff. So it's
whatever that offer is.
Parallels, right?
Yeah, whatever that offer is, whatever that writing is, whatever those pictures are. It could be a video, could be stories, success stories. It needs to go on some page with a call to action that says, "Put your information in to buy," or "Put your information in to have somebody call you to talk more about buying." That's number three. So we have to actually put that Word document somewhere online for people to see it. Now, number four. Every business has what's called a house list. This is their email list of customers or prospects. This is going to be maybe their existing Facebook fans. In many ways, it could be their existing web traffic, people visiting them. But every business is going to have a database, which is what we're all here about viral marketing. They're going to have usually something in like their Gmail. It could be their Gmail contacts. It could be their Salesforce. It could be
LinkedIn connections.
Facebook, I mean, they're going to have a list of people that already know who this person is usually. Okay. Right. So what we recommend is we have to test the offer to make sure that people will even buy the darn thing or opt in for it. So what we like to do is to round up all the emails is in the house list of that strategic partner and send them a message. And the email message should be very simple. Hey, special offer for you. Dear clients, past clients, I know you may have these problems. These are very common problems. I have this way to solve them. I've had some pretty good success stories solving them. Here's what I'd like to do for you. Here's how it works. Here's my guarantee. I'd like to offer you this. It's no obligation. It's available until now. If you're interested in learning more, click here.
Right.
And you can see all the details. And I invite you to buy now or request some time to speak with me. That's it. So all you have to do is just write an email that goes out to the house list that people click, and it pulls up the landing page wherever you put that. They read it. They go, wow, this really solves my problem. This really meets my needs. This is a very persuasive message, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where they either click buy now or put the information in. All right. So I know this may sound simple, but what I want to caution is we tend to jump to all this media. We tend to jump to all these other things when a lot of times we can get the business so quickly just by throwing up a sales message on a landing page and sending an email to someone's list.
Yeah.
Is the fastest way to get some results. And it's an important way to get results, Scott, because you can test the offer. If no one takes it, there's probably no point of spending. If no one takes it from a house list of people that already trust you, like you, follow you, I don't think you're going to have much success doing it with a cold market when you go to cold traffic.
Or your message is just way off.
Yeah.
Right, which goes back to, it's so important to do this research and really dive into, what the business is looking to sell or offer and what their unique sales proposition is and all those things that you talked about at the beginning and why it's so important before you go on to deciding what landing page to use and how to write, which ad and which audience, right? It's you need to have those fundamentals in place first.
So if number 4 doesn't bring in anything, we got to go back to the research. Hey, right. Something's messed up here. So we just kind of find ourselves 1 through 4. Let's figure out what do people need? How do we solve their need? How do we get them to respond? How do we craft the message? Right?
Right.
Now, once we nail that and we think we pretty much got it down, then we move on to number 5. Number 5 is run a Facebook ad. We go into Facebook, we make an ad. Maybe a picture of the person saying, hey, if you have this problem, I got the solution. I can help you. Here's how it works. Click here to learn more. That's it. Notice the problem solution, problem solve angle. That's
right.
The easiest way of presenting a sales message.
Mm-hmm.
They click the Facebook ad. Where does that Facebook ad lead them to, Scott?
Landing page.
Oh, Scott, you're a brilliant marketer.
Learn from the best.
Right? Oh. So, but who
land here. Put in your info.
So who do you run that Facebook ad to? Well, you would maybe take the house email list. You could upload those emails to Facebook and run an ad to those individuals because that's a warm list. And Facebook will actually match the emails that you upload to Facebook to user accounts. So you can run ads to those people. How crazy is that, right?
Yeah. So just to be clear, this is still a direct offer to a warm list is where you start always with the, essentially, I hate to say low-hanging fruit, but the people that know who you are already.
Yeah, it is
right?
low-hanging
So you
fruit.
can get them into the funnel and hopefully get some strategy sessions or just, sell what you're offering. Right. We get people
whatever it is to get people to take your offer.
Right.
So what you do is we'll maybe go onto Facebook and we create some audiences. Let's say we take their Facebook friends, the people that like them, maybe their website traffic, people who visit their website. We install what's called a remarketing pixel. When you go to a website and you visit it and all of a sudden you see their ads everywhere.
Yep.
We could actually run ads to that audience, but you just take their warm list. I'd say the warm list would be website traffic, Facebook friends, and their house email list that you upload.
Right.
You craft an ad, simple ad. Hey, if you have this problem, I got the solution. Click here to learn more.
And here's the thing. If you've already created the sales letter and this direct offer email, creating that Facebook ad is going to be much, much easier.
Oh, yeah.
You're just taking a lot of that and maybe, slightly changing it, the copy maybe a little bit, but you pretty much already crafted that. So that's why going back to the 1 through 4, that fundamental of the message is so important.
Yep, exactly. So that's how you reach people on Facebook to drive them back to landing page. But do you see how we're just cutting through all the
noise?
Noise
Yeah.
just to make some leads and sales?
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is so important. Now, that's YouTube. Let's see how we get some traffic on, I'm sorry, it was Facebook. Let's get some traffic on YouTube. You know, when you watch a YouTube video and an ad pops up that you can skip after 5 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
Let's create some of those.
Yeah.
You know, so we could take the house email list, upload it to AdWords, which links to Google account. So if you're logged into your Google account with an email address that matched up, these ads will start showing. We can remarket all the website traffic to show ads on YouTube. And we can also, if the client has an existing YouTube channel, we can actually pop up ads. If anybody watches one of their existing YouTube videos or is a subscriber on the YouTube channel, we can market to those individuals.
So what videos are we using for this, for the ad?
Well, there's two options. One is I'd love for you to get the client, maybe write them a very short script, 30-second script, to record a very simple video. And that's the ad that you run. So here's the YouTube ad. I'll just do it for viral marketing. Hi there, it's Frank Kleswitz with Viral Marketing. And this quick little video ad before you skip it, I want to let you know that if you're having trouble staying in touch with your database, we have to get more sales, we have a solution for you where we do all the work for you. We edit your video, we optimize it to put it online, and we can help you get more sales from your existing database by staying in better touch. I'd like to offer you a free, no obligation consultation. Click here on this video to learn more.
Great.
Something like that.
Right.
So they just record the video on their iPhone. They can record it on, you can coach the client on this. The other way of doing it is you could just record a voiceover and then you could put pictures to it or text with like a PowerPoint. Something like that. If the client doesn't have time to do it.
Really simplify it.
The point is a short, very simple YouTube video that tells people to come take your offer. It's very direct, problem solved, take my offer. That goes back to the landing page. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to number 7. Banner ads. People actually click them, right? So, the little banner ads that pop up on the website. So you go to AdWords and you do the exact same thing. You take the house email list, upload it to AdWords. So you can run ads to anyone that's logged into Google or your Google account when they're surfing the internet. You can remarket all the people who watch the YouTube videos. It's great. The point is you get the ads in front of a warm list of people that are already aware with you or your brand. And the ad is very simple. Do you have this problem? We got the solution. Take this offer. Do you need to stay in better touch with your database? We'll take care of all the work for you. Get a free strategy session. That's the banner ad.
Yeah.
Because you don't have much room in those. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Very short, very direct.
So this is how you win over any new client. When you go in and you research them, and then you do a very good job writing a persuasive message why somebody with this problem would hire them, you put it on a web page using any web page builder, Wix, Unbounce, Lead Pages, I don't care. You send a helpful email to the database to drive people back to the landing page. Run a Facebook ad to their warm list, run a YouTube ad to their warm list, run a banner ad to their warm list. It's not very expensive, and they immediately get business. And you're going to be a pretty big shot when you do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Together for somebody, right? But there's a problem, Scott. Somebody's warm market is limited.
Right.
They may only have a small amount of YouTube visitors or a small amount of website traffic or not very many Facebook fans or a very small house list, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we start with that to start, but we just can't keep marketing that small audience because we're going to run out of buyers. There's only going to be a percentage of people on that list that are going to buy or take action. So now you have to move on to almost this section. Let's call it. Excuse me. Where now we have to build awareness with people who don't know who you are.
Right.
So how do we do that? Well, what we recommend is to do webinars, long form video, where you help people explain to people how to solve a problem. Hey, are you having trouble converting your business from cash to accrual accounting? I'm going to show you how on this webinar.
Right.
Something like that, whatever. And it's a long form video webinar that probably no one's going to attend. You can run some ads to it, but it's the replay that's important. And that long form video, you spend money on YouTube and Facebook to get people to watch it that don't know who you are. We can run ads online to people who have the problem you solve to say, watch this video. I'd like you to spend some time with me and receive this free training. And the name of the game is minutes consumed. That's the key performance indicator, is how many minutes does somebody spend with you online to build trust.
So what does that identify? If someone's asking, minutes consumed, what would that be identifying for you? If you saw like a good amount of minutes consumed, what does that tell you?
That means people are getting to know you and they trust you. And that's an asset. And that means the stuff that you're publishing and people are getting to know, like, and trust you, which is the most important measure of success of a YouTube channel, because views don't matter. Because I've seen videos with tons of views and a bunch of thumbs downs that people watch it for 10 seconds and leave. I'd rather have much less views with people in my target market watching the whole thing.
Yes, that was the other thing I was going to say. And that, the more minutes consumed as well, helps you identify that you are, putting your content out to the right audience, and that you're staying in front of the right people that would be a potential, prospect client that would take your offer eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
some type of webinar, some type of long form educational video that can be positioned as a live event using YouTube Live, Facebook Live, doesn't make a difference to me, because the money's really in the replay, because you want people to consume it. And then what we do is we go on Facebook, we go on YouTube. So here we go on Facebook, we go on YouTube, we use banner ads to get people to consume this in your target market, to watch it. Got it? Not only could it be a training, it could also be an interview with one of your great clients too. So you can also interview customers and clients about their success for a webinar, not just a training webinar.
Right. So it can be, you can mix it into both, where it's training and kind of a success story almost from a client. Or you can even separate those out where you're having just an actual success story and then a webinar that's separate. But we seem to be doing both of those at the same time, which works very, very well, because it's it's a more of an in-depth story of the success of that one piece and the one way that that person's working with you, which is a great story to tell.
Good. So basically creating video content, creating educational videos like you do it around a webinar. It could also be some one-off educational videos. We don't care. The point is, start teaching, give it away for free, how to solve problems, get people in your target market, a cold market, to see it. And then here's the trick. Scott, why would I want to give away all this free stuff and all this free content if the only thing is how many minutes people consume it and they never do business with me? People may be asking.
Yeah.
Well, it's not true. Because what this does, this warms up the list.
Right.
Because you can remarket and you can advertise to anybody who watches the videos. So what do these people see? If you watch a video, this stuff starts popping up.
Right.
So think about it, Scott. Let's say you're looking to hire a complicated insurance, whole life complicated insurance. I don't know, whatever. Okay. You don't know anything about it, right?
Yeah, I don't. That was a very random thing to.
You go online. It's all random, I know. You go online, you type in this stuff, but you find some educational video from some guy that's actually helpful. Video is well done that explains, like, hey, his whole life insurance is a scam. Is this for you? Like, what's the deal? And you watch it and it actually captures your attention. You watch it, oh yeah, this guy's pretty good. Well, not only will there be call to actions in that video to like schedule a time to talk to you for like a free consultation about this stuff, right? But when you leave that video, the direct offer ads are going to start popping up on Facebook and banner ads and everywhere online, because when you consume that information, you can remarket that person with the direct offer. So the key here is we put out free video content for the world to see and to find.
Yeah.
We promote it to a cold audience to get people to consume it. And then we remarket anyone who consumes it with offers to get them back to the landing page to generate an order or a sale or a lead. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Now, number 8 requires money because we have to promote this and spend money to get in front of your target market.
Right.
It also requires hope that people find it online. Make sense?
Yeah.
That's where number 9 comes in. So number 9 is pushing videos out to the world and advertising them to a cold audience and getting them found as a pillar. But another pillar is there's the media. There's podcasts. There's radio shows. There's TV shows. That wouldn't it be great if you could get your client booked on a podcast, on a show, on TV, on radio, whatever, on something where they have the audience your client's looking to get in front of. Does that make sense?
Give them the exposure, and they can, and obviously educate and add value when they're being interviewed.
Also think about like the Tonight Show, right? So at the very end, someone comes in, they banter with the host. And then at the very end, they get to, oh yeah, I have a book. Oh yeah, I have a movie. Here's what it's all about. There's the call to action. Does that make sense?
Right, of course.
So that's the idea, is booking your client in the media to be a guest, to share some piece of educational information, to be interviewed or whatever. And then you provide a call to action to what? Back to the landing page. Or back to the landing page. Follow me?
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously, number 10, I'm just kind of getting to, you would run ads to promote this stuff.
Right.
Now, here's the problem. It seems to me a lot of people jump to this.
That's what I was going to say. A lot
Which
of
doesn't
people
make
jump
any sense.
to
Doesn't make any
the
sense.
webinar and the videos and all that when they're not doing the first 6 or 7 steps. Right.
It's very easy to say, oh, let's just start publishing this content. Let's just start doing all this cool stuff. Their ego gets in the way. And
I think part of that, Frank, is they go back to, well, how do I create content? Well, I need to create some videos or webinars because it's the easiest thing to wrap their head around, when really the content that needs to be created is the
offer.
Sales letter and the offer at the beginning.
It's the offer.
It's the most important thing.
How do we
that's
make money?
Probably the most complicated thing to really write a great offer. So because of that, it gets looked over or stepped over, because it's probably the thing that you're going to have to think the hardest about and really take the most time to make sure you craft that correctly.
Correct.
Right.
So what I'm trying to say here is that for I would call this, I'm good enough where I could do this in 1 day for somebody. But let's just say it takes 30 days. Like when we take a new client on, this is the 30-day build fee for the partner marketing plan. So viral marketing is basically number 8. Our core business is basically a very simplified version of a webinar where we help people create 2 quick educational videos a month. This is a much larger scope marketing plan, which we only do for our strategic partners. We do not do this for core clients. Okay. So what I'm getting at is in 30 days, you should have all this done with sales. If you don't have sales or leads coming in the 30 days, you have failed. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It means you missed a step or
you missed a step. You haven't done it right.
Right.
Something's not right here. Or maybe the partner just doesn't have anything anyone wants to buy. There's no market. There very well may be no market if you're working for somebody brand new, right? So we have to make sure that we get 1 through 7 done as fast as possible to get people to take the offer or to respond and put their information in. Because if we're not nailing this to a warm audience, which anyone that we partner with will have some audience and they'll have some sales, right? This certainly is not going to help. Got it?
Yeah.
So what I want to share now is, okay, Frank, this is very simple. Makes a lot of sense. I hope. Does it make sense to you, Scott?
It does, and it seems simple. I mean, the explanation is very simple, but the execution is where we see a lot of hiccups.
Correct. Yep. So where does this all start? So I want to give people an action step that if we do good at this one thing, we will, crush it.
Yeah.
Which is the research. So we have what's called our 20 questions. I'm going to reshare my screen here to something else. All right. These are our 20 questions. So whenever a new partner or we take on a new client, we have to research their business so we know how to craft the message and the offer to get people to respond to it so we get business. So let's go through a few of these, Scott. Let me read these to you.
Yeah.
Scott, I'd ask you, who are you attempting to attract as a customer? and where do you find them? What pain or problem do they have, and what facts or stats can you share about this pain or problem? Let's use somebody that gets taxes done. So this person is going after business owners. He finds them at the Chamber of Commerce. They are very uncomfortable with their taxes not getting done. Got to get your taxes done. A bunch of facts about that, right? They're afraid about their taxes aren't right, and they're going to get hit by the IRS. Maybe they have an existing CPA that isn't doing their taxes well right now.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to get audited by the IRS. I mean, this is so simple. What happens to your customer if this pain or problem goes unsolved? What credibility do you have to help solve their pain? What's your story? What's your solution? What makes your solution unique? This is awesome.
Right. It's amazing questions. I mean,
if you sit down
yeah,
and interview the client. So for example, the very first step when we take on a strategic partner is we need to do an interview to go through all of this. We need to understand their business. And the strategic partner will know the answers to these. They better darn well know the answers to these.
Right.
And from this, your sales message just contains each of these. You know, make sure when you write your sales message, your sales letter, which we'll go into another time when you go through training with us, we just answer all these questions and we put this on a page. And then we send traffic to it. So let me just give you like a very, very simple example of maybe how easy this can be to get business fast. So I don't want to talk about, I don't necessarily show the whole marketing plan and all these examples. We don't have time for that.
Right.
But what I do want to show you is just a simple case study of how fast you can get someone new business. Because that's the key. You want to come in, prove yourself as fast as possible. I got you sales, I got you leads, but you kind of used up their warm market, and then they trust you to start doing cold advertising to build the audience. Make sense?
Yep.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull up an example for a company we work with called MAPS Coaching. MAPS Coaching is a coaching and training company for real estate agents to help them sell more homes and become more productive. All right. And I asked the CEO over there, is like, hey, I want to set up a campaign for you to generate more requests for strategy calls to get involved with coaching. And coaching is worth about $12,000 a year. So somebody who enrolls in coaching pays $1,000 a month for more or less a weekly call and access to some events that are held a couple times a year. Okay. Let me show you this company real quick. I'll pull it up on my screen here, just so you get an idea of the firm we're talking about. Here's the firm. Oh, that's my whole screen. No, it's not. We're good.
There we go.
Yeah, so this is the company. They have these training events. Real estate agents will attend to learn how to get better and sell more homes. And they're a wonderful company. They've helped a lot of people. They have thousands of clients. But the CEO is like, we want more people to enroll in our mastery coaching.
Yeah.
People usually start in bold, then they go to group, then they go to breakthrough. And mastery is really where their money is made. That's the expensive top tier thing. And she's like, Frank, I need more people to put their name into this. Get me that. That's what I need. I need more people to request a time to speak with a business growth advisor so our sales team can follow up, identify needs, and sell a $12,000 annual coaching contract, let's say, right?
And what's nice about this, Frank, right, is that they already have a lot of the content established, have the landing page established.
They did.
Right.
But I did not like how this landing page was laid out. I'm not going to go into the reasons why, but I don't like this. And you'll learn that throughout the training. So here's what I did. I did my research. I completed the 20 questions. Okay. I created a landing page and I created a Facebook ad. But literally all I did is I went to MAPS Warm Market, ran a Facebook ad, drove them back to a landing page, I generated leads. Let me show you that campaign and how simple this can be. All right. So let me see if I can find it here.
There it is. You just had it.
Perfect. So let me see if I can find the campaign. So here we go. Let's just take a look at this campaign right here. Very top. Free BGA, that's called a Business Growth Advisor consultation. We spent $582 on the campaign on Facebook, and we got 1,000 people to click the ad. All right. So we were running this to all the fans of their page. So who is seeing the ad, right? What's the audience? Like, who's actually seeing this? Well, we were running this to anybody who liked Maps Coaching's page. Pretty simple. They had 17,000 likes, and if you liked their page, I ran the ad to them. Not difficult, right?
Right.
People know who Maps is. So the question is, what's the ad that we ran? Well, let's give it a second. I did some split tests, but let's just go ahead and look at this ad specifically. Here's the ad. All I did is I took a success story of one of their clients. Maps Coaching helped me increase my production from this to this, and it's only been 4 years from their client.
Yeah.
How simple is that ad, Scott?
It's really simple.
With a picture.
Mm-hmm.
And the call to action is to request a consultation with the business growth advisor. Look at this. Now, this is exceptional because Maps is a very close-knit community. But 482 likes, 24 comments, 57 shares.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Isn't that incredible? Right? So where did that...
Especially because a lot of people know that's probably a paid ad too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So let's take a look at how that ad shows up on Facebook. There it is, right? And look at all the comments. I mean, you never know unless you try, right? How crazy is that, all right? But what happens? You click the ad, right? Where does it go? Oh, landing page. I built this.
Yeah.
I actually built this on a platform called Unbounce. You can use any other platform that you want. I like Unbounce, okay? But I'll log into that. Where were we? Testimonial, form. See this nice form?
Yep.
Contact advisor. That's it. And as you can see up here, I got some tracking codes. So I know this lead came from Facebook. This lead came from the Facebook fans. And this lead came from the Ashley Wilson campaign, which is Ashley. So I'm actually able to track where the source of that business came from. But Scott, theoretically, this is a pretty simple approach. Create a landing page.
Yeah.
Created an ad. Drove it back to a landing page. Is also, by the way, should be nice and mobile responsive. See that? How if you load it on mobile, it formats real nice?
Yep.
Right? So the question is, what are the results? You know, what happened? So this is the back end of my landing page. Okay. But as you can see here, we got 870 visitors. This is over the course of the month. And 32 people put their information in.
It's great.
Now remember we spent about what, $587 or something like that. I forget the exact number, but
yep.
What's our cost per lead? If we took 587 divided by 32, it was $18 per lead. That's pretty darn good.
Right.
All depends how many sign up though. So I can go over here and click view leads. And if I click this, it would basically pull up the name, phone number, email of all of these individuals who opted in. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You could see all this information on there. All right. All that information went to the sales team who followed up. And then after a couple months or whatever, some, pipeline of people getting ready to buy, you went back to that sales team and said, hey, here's all the leads that we generated for you. Okay. Who did you sign up? I mean, how many people did they sign up from that list that we provided the sales team?
I believe there were 4 to 5 mastery clients. So you can kind of do the math.
Okay, let's call it 4.
But I think it was around 70,000.
Okay. So that generated, so we directly generated $70,000 of revenue.
Yeah, something like that.
In 30 days.
Approximately.
But 30 days, more or less, on a $587 Facebook investment.
That's a good ROI.
Now, do you see how for you to get paid, if you could keep doing that, which you can when you start going to a wider audience with the webinars and everything else, that's all you got to do. It's not rocket science.
Nope.
But if where we lose things, we don't follow the process. So now what could I do? I could have sent an email to Maps List, which I didn't. I could have run the YouTube ad. I could have run a banner ad. We only talked about a small part of.
And part of that goes back to you have to, each client's going to be different, right, Frank? Each client, when you come in and you're working with them, they're going to be in a different place. And we knew just from working with Maps for a long time that they had a pretty big audience that was already following them, right? That they've created. So we knew it. We just kind of had to cultivate that a little bit, and an ad that, like you said, a simple ad, if done correctly, would do that. But we could have, we can keep going on and on. Like you said, we could have wrote a direct offer. We could do this, that, and the other, and probably would have generated a ton of more business for them.
Yeah. But again, we go back to the mission of our firm is to generate leads and sales for our clients. Did we fulfill that mission?
Yes.
Yes. Do we do it by attracting, not chasing? Yes.
Yes.
Right? Do we follow the marketing plan that we recommended to them? Well, no, we only did like a very small piece of it.
Right.
Right? Imagine if we actually sat down to the full thing. Right? So I just wanted to give you a taste of the whole goal is number 3. How do we get names for a sales team to follow up? Or even better, remove the need for a sales team and just sell it online with a credit card. Right?
Yeah.
Which would be great. Right? So the whole goal here for this marketing plan is, we have a very specific team of digital marketing professionals that come through our apprentice program that know how to implement this for our strategic clients. That's it.
Yeah.
And then you oversee the execution of all this for our strategic partners, right, Scott?
Yes, you will.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that was the goal of the video today. I'll turn off the screen share here. The goal of the video today was to give you a very general overview of when you're actually a marketing professional for someone, there has to be some framework or some structure of how you go about solving the problem of how do you get leads and sales for somebody. And that's what I just gave you. I gave you a general methodology, a general structure. In the world of chaos and options, give me some clarity of what's the path I have to follow to get the result that we need as fast as possible and with the least amount of resources. And that is the answer to that question, as evidenced by just one of the many campaigns I could show you from leads being generated from this plan.
Right.
So that's all I got. If you're interested in being a strategic partner for Vyral, contact Scott. This marketing plan is only for coaches, speakers, trainers, authors, consultants, types of businesses who sell to an ideal client of Vyral Marketing. And we provide the execution of this plan at break-even cost and even free to start to see if we get some results. Because in return, we're looking for, can you help us get in front of your audience? Maybe a booth at your event, speak on stage, do a cross-promoted webinar with you because, our ultimate goal is to get more people involved with our core service, our core marketing plan, which I mentioned at the very beginning of this video. That's not this plan. This one's a separate one. Right, Scott?
Yeah, 100%. So I would say, like Frank said, if you're interested in being a strategic partner, you want to reach out to us and you feel like you fit in this and you have a need for some of this marketing support, we do it for free for about a month to make sure that we can get this whole plan. Like Frank said, it should be, we should be able to execute this in 30 days. And,
let's show you some business. In 30 days, let's show you some
leads in the pipeline for you to work. And you can understand, how this is going to work moving forward. And then you simply have a marketing assistant or a marketing specialist, expert that works with your team, with you from our company.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll end the video there. I want to thank you so much for watching. Check out more stuff on our website. See you later.